College Football 27.
This is Gaylord Oklahoma Memorial in Norman. This is one of those benchmark opportunities for both teams, a mid-season top 10 showdown. It's the Ole Miss Rebels and the Oklahoma Sooners. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
The Sooners head coach told me here in the pregame, this is a crucial moment for his team. 7-0, undefeated. They have been able to prove it everyone wrong all season long. But nothing they've done before matters in this game. He said this is going to be a very challenging opponent, and I've told our team, if we want to stay undefeated, we have to be perfect, one play at a time. That's how we'll do our job. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Rebels headed for the ball, and we are ready for action. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Mateer. They're working that left side. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They say all games count the same, but you get to this portion of the season and a chance to win a top 10 battle like this carries a little extra weight.
And whoever keeps the top 10 number beside their name after this game will have earned it, because these two teams are very talented, David. We're now at the midpoint of the season. We're starting to get an idea of who these teams are. We're going to find out a whole lot more here today, though.
Yeah, dang right. How much implications down the road does this have? But how about you get an idea of exactly where you stand right in the middle of the season, playoffs down the road, make your statement here today. Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
To the ground. He's got it again. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help him out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
Unloads it left. He's got it. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, the defense can't afford to give up too many big plays like that. That was a simple day-one go route. A guy just running straight down the field. You need your DBs to get to that football and swat that thing away. You give up too many more of those, you don't got a shot at winning this game.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Let's take just a second and talk about Oklahoma. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the first half of the season.
To the air. It's Mateer. It's complete on the right side. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Running the red zone. It's Robinson. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part.
And he's got it! Touchdown, Oklahoma!
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And the point after is good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Running inside, it's Lacey. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's caught. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get him in a predictable situation. 3rd and long, you bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. You get to have a little fun, go get the ball.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be
to the ground.
Pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
The kick is on its way. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Creating solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Here's a Heat. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Sooners send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and look for room. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Down by a touchdown, and we'll see if they can get on the board with this drive. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
What a great job defending the comeback there by the defender, right? He was able to squat, transition, break on the ball, and knock it down. He could not have played that better.
The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Stepping to the right. Complete on the comeback.
Okay.
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Missed it.
Maybe a crease. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. And they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
The Rebels trying to cash it in on first and goal. The play action fake. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And I tell you what, this is part of the field. Once you start getting into the red zone and the field shrinks, you got more big bodies on the field. The running threat is real. Tight ends come on the field, and what happens? Run a little play action off of it, get it to the big fella. Nice plucking it out of the sky, getting the touchdown.
Dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will makes the catch and he's free. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh my God. He broke on that shit.
After making
And he broke on
interception,
that.
he took it all the way back and sets up his offense at the 17-yard line.
I went to the wrong fucking dude in.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The run inside. It's Lacey. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Pressure's there and he lets it go.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They'll try to run for it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down to this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for a 2-minute timeout. They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground.
Oh, my God.
And he's not going to be able to
Yeah.
the defense with the stop.
Yeah, I thought he got that bit.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Yeah.
The officials
stop,
say
brother. Good stop.
he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They'll start on the ground with Xavier Robinson.
Ooh, get your big ass out the way.
That can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with the 1st down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, they're going to be hard to stop.
To the air, it's Mateer. Zings it complete to the right. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39. Really nice pickup there.
No, I got to go. That's all right,
Well,
though.
you're
No
seeing
hurry.
the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. Oh, he got loose. Makes the grab in their space. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. They'll run play action. Trying to make magic with his feet. That's reeled in. It's Alexander. He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. So that'll cost them a down. 2nd and long after the illegal forward pass. Back to pass. He'll pull it down and run. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ole Miss calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. He He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the change. Offense up tempo. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He's looking to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. First up, a look at Michigan, taking on the #1 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's the Hoosiers in real jeopardy of kissing that top 10 ranking goodbye. They're being punked right now, dominated in every aspect of the game, and we haven't even hit halftime. Here are now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the American Conference.
Rebels offense is back on the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Throws to the wideout.
But these fellas.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Rebels will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. It's complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Running backs nowadays, they are wide receivers. I mean, you got to feature them in the pass game. Why? Because you get matchups on linebackers like this. Great job getting the football near the line of scrimmage. Bam, break a tackle, make something happen, get 10-plus yards.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Sooners line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward
that ain't
the
what I
sideline.
wanted.
Not his best work. Ready to send the offense onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. He'll try to find a rhythm here. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Keep it on the ground. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. Trying play action. Extending the play. He's going to take off. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
The Rebels are marching down the field. Looking for space. It's Lacey. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Now the play fake. And the heat gets home. They knock it down back at the 45.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Stay before a pass.
Man on the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Offense in a bunch formation. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Firing to the right, complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Got his man on the right. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Swapping into the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. It's a big shot inside the 10. Into the end zone. chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lacey. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to win early downs. You win first and second down, you set up third and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Under fire. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That fourth down, great job in the back end. In coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Max looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue. And after that last touchdown toss, look out, Baker Mayfield record could be going down for single-game touchdown passes.
And you think of all the great quarterbacks and the records that they put up with the Sooners, man, it's impressive. And this guy having himself a day, spreading the ball around, touchdown Palooza. What a nice day.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. To the air on first down. It's complete. Snags it and he's open. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Under fire. Still looking for a man. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Touchdown, Rebels. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
We're in the second half of this game. You're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. And if they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Hey, man, I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football.
Trying to beat the defense.
Wow, you throw it there, bro.
And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense.
Throw it that way. Throw it. Man, ain't nobody over there on the other side of the field, bro.
Trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that. So they're playing coverage And they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Another incompletion on third down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Punt is in the air. He'll take it on the return. He's got... And now the ball is knocked free. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and they were lucky that that ball went out of bounds.
Yeah, they sure were. These ball carriers have got to know that this defense, they play with so much aggression. They're always trying to get extra hats to the football. You have got to protect this thing at all costs. Lucky that ball rolled out of bounds.
With the catch, it's Hobbs. Oh, he's got some space.
It's crazy.
They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark
He's
it
over
up
there
for
by
15.
himself, butt naked.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Good job to toss that
That ain't
ball
intentional.
out of bounds and avoid the loss.
He ain't in the pocket.
The quarterback gets hit again.
Yeah, he got out.
We know this defense has
Really?
gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Can't
Back
hang
foot.
on in
Yeah,
the end
yeah.
zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down.
And those are frustrating. Like those
That's
drops
big time.
really annoy
That's
you
a big
because
drop.
those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got him. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down.
Good shit, fellas.
And he
Good stop.
will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short?
There you
Now
go.
trailing with a little over 2 minutes. It's looking bleak. My defense has got to go out there and get a stop immediately. I got to stop the clock as fast as I can, try to save as much as I can, and then put my 2-minute offense together. There's a lot that has to go right for me to get back in this ball game.
Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Quarterback now breaking the field. That's caught. It's Harris. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. The Sooners peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Here's a give to Robinson. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on second down and maybe put this thing away. Xavier again. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And that's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. So you've come up big, you've forced a third down. One more big stop now. I can get him to punt the football, give my offense a chance to go down the field and to score some points.
And the Sooners come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Back to pass, it's Mateer. It's complete on the right side. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there. This offense is feeling it.
Yeah, and I like this offense keeping the foot on the gas. You got to lead by a couple scores, but keep the foot on the accelerator. Nice job. Another big play down the field for this offense.
Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
What? Untouched like that,
They'll
bro.
still have one timeout left at their disposal.
Ain't come untouched like that, bro.
Way to go on third down. Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. That'll be a first down, and the last one they'll need as they're going to get the victory in this one.
And it's so fitting that that completion ices the game and wins it for his team. This quarterback's looked really good all game, David. He's been in a nice rhythm. He's been making good decisions, taking care of the football, just putting the offense in good positions. Really nice to see that completion at the end win this thing.
Oh, and it's so frustrating defensively because, dude, I've had no answers. I can't stop him. He's been good all game long. Not surprising. Late in the game, they still can't stop him. They get the first down right there to ice this one away. And this defense, they've got some adjustments they're going to have to make.
Defense moves up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone.
Get the fuck out the way.
No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to
God
the line of
damn.
third and goal.
After getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on third.
Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here.
GG, bro. GG's, Reese.
Robinson again. And after the short run, the clock hits zeros, and we are all wrapped up here. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender, the other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.